Dover Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the Formula One. So y'all check this out. Well, your boy Lewis Hamilton, four-time champ, seems that closed the coffin, right? Closed the coffin. Ain't say he put the nail in it yet, but it's definitely closed. He wins the Japanese Grand Prix. You know, going away. Basically had the pole position and was never really worried. He's, was able to control it from the front. Things were going on in the back, and you got to figure out what's going to be happening with Sebastian Vettel, of course. Starting the 8th or ninth on the grid, came up all the way, he was up 4th real early. And who does he crash with? Without me saying, if you don't know, who would you think? If you got to keep up with Formula One a little bit, yeah, Max Verstappen. Him and Max Verstappen collided. Boom. That basically cost Vettel any real chance at the podium. I think he came back to 4th or 5th. But, at this point, he's 67 points behind. And that's pretty much a done deal. For example, when they go to Austin, Texas, which is a favorite track from Lewis Hamilton, if Lewis were to win, which he won 4 races in a row, but if he was able to win that race, Sebastian Vettel would have to finish second for it not to be over. So this, barring anything ridiculous, Lewis Hamilton probably is going to get his 5th World Championship title. Would be awesome. Let's see what happens first. This was, not too many things going on in this race. I mean, your boy Max Verstappen had 2 incidents, one with Vettel and one with Raikkonen, where he got a 5-second penalty, right? Of course, he don't think he did it. But you guys, like I keep telling you guys, you're going to have to worry about Max Verstappen when you drive because he ain't trying to drive. He don't care about what everybody else's name is. And I've been saying that for 2 years. He just don't. He's trying to win himself and cement his own legacy. So, you got to be careful when you're driving for the championship, what you doing around him. Even Vettel says after the race, that's his trademark, because he defends. Max Verstappen defends, legal or illegal. He's going to switch lanes. He's going to defend. He's going to block. He's not trying to let nobody pass, and he's trying to pass. A racer through and through. So, he's going to always have problems with the stewards. They're going to always have to weigh things when it comes to Max Verstappen. But when you think about it, you're looking at Formula One and excitement. You're going to need guys like Max Verstappen. And I say this the whole time, my favorite drivers in Formula One, of course, Lewis Hamilton has crept up and took that position. But my drivers are Juan Pablo Montoya, right? He's driving BMW, he's driving IndyCar as well. And then Jacques Villeneuve. And them guys, they're very similar to Max Verstappen. We trying to pass. We ain't coming here, for a parade. We can go to Pasadena for that. It's time to try to pass. And we don't have that many opportunities because it's the Formula One. It's only 4 cars that got a chance to win anyway. So we try to make something happen. And so, you gravitate to those kind of drivers. Also, you have to worry about, being safe, with things like that. But if you're going to definitely need to have a little bit of action, especially for those people that are coming to those events live. It's very expensive to go there. So you're going to have to, have some action. And Max Verstappen is one of those kind of drivers where you're going to have action. It shouldn't be in the way when people are going, you got a 4-time champ next to you with Sebastian Vettel chasing another 4-time champ with Lewis Hamilton, and they're going for the drive for 5, so you're going to have to get out of the way. But that ain't how Max Verstappen rolls, and Sebastian Vettel knows better. So, if you're looking at, whose fault that would be, I would have to go with Vettel right now because you're going to have to get around him another way or wait your turn, till you can, be a little bit more patient on that because you're driving for something. But this is what it is. At the end of the day, Lewis Hamilton wins that Japanese Grand Prix. They go into Austin, Texas. Vettel, it's not over till it's over. It's not over till it's over. Vettel is a 4-time champ. He's going to go out swinging. We saw that already. He's going to go out swinging. So it should be interesting the next race or two, see what happens. Now, barring anything ridiculous, Lewis seems to have these. But let's see what happens. Doing Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm out of here, y'all.